Invasive species cover almost every corner of the globe. If you didn't know, an invasive species is an organism that harms or negatively affects the environments they invade. They come from other places or continents that become invasive when they're introduced to a new environment and hurt the things that live there. Kudzu is a legume and can grow beans and sacks. It's also a vine-like plant that grows on trees. Even though it's native to Asia, it was introduced in 1876 to Louisiana. And just like the vines they grow, it spread all over the place. It quickly took control of the southern United States. Additionally, kudzu is an extremely fast-growing plant. It can grow up to a foot per day. Because of this, kudzu easily competes with native plant species and harms them by blocking the sun. Since sunlight becomes blocked, it's difficult for plants to get the sunlight they need to live. In order to get rid of kudzu, they introduced a kudzu bug to help get rid of the kudzu. In an ironic twist, the kudzu bug ended up also becoming a pest and started eating soybeans from farms. Because of this, they just added another invasive species. Also, invasive species can be your own pets. Goldfish aren't native to Georgia or North America at all. Goldfish are native to Asia but were brought to America to keep as pets. Sometimes, instead of properly dealing with goldfish, like putting them up for adoption, people release them into a pond or river because they think it's the best way to get rid of the fish. People shouldn't do this. Releasing goldfish into a new environment is terrible for all the organisms that live in the body of water. Goldfish harm native species, and when they're invasive and they enter water where they don't belong, they can live for more than 20 years after they're released and harm the quality of the water and native species. Other honorable mentions for invasive species are the boll weevil, blue catfish, brown anole, Cuban tree frog, fallow deer, flathead catfish, lionfish, spotted bass, and many more. To clarify, a species is only invasive to the place it's introduced, but not invasive to where it comes from. Also, there's a difference between invasive species and non-native species. Non-native species don't harm anything else, while invasive species pose a threat to other things in their ecosystem. To help, you can take goldfish out of ponds or get rid of kudzu on trees. This would help the native species by getting rid of the invasive ones.